Alright, so I said I was just going to do another video on a few more plays, and I am. So you saw me go over Amazon and Tesla with their all-time highs, and first thing I come to is Nvidia in this exact same scenario. Almost looks like the same chart. But again, I'm going to be marking this just to note, and all of this is good. You know, none of these levels might be usable in the morning. You know, they might gap down super far, might gap up super far, it might not touch any of them. But this is something good to at least get your hands around the stock before tomorrow, before, seeing it all go down. So just getting some good levels to go before tomorrow. I do like to try and play off these levels when I get the chance. But if pre-market changes and I end up getting a better, tighter, more aggressive level, which actually right here is amazing. I hope pre-market stays in between this so I can call these levels out tomorrow. But this is what I'll be looking out for Nvidia. I'm also going to be marking this just because I like that. I mean, it's not, during the day, but I like that you have this wick touch. I like that you have a support before a higher run up. I like that you have the support catch here after an all-time high. So I think I'm going to mark that level as a kind of below target. If it breaks below this, I'm going to kind of use this as my target if I don't use the today's low, which is about 503. I'll probably change that to about here. I like that level more, 50550. Just give you a closer target. And then if you can let your winner run, take it down to 500, of course. So that'll be my all-time or my Nvidia levels tomorrow. Hopefully, if pre-market doesn't change anything above 517, I'm looking at 520 and 525. If 525 can be surpassed, I would really like to see 530. But again, just playing those psychological whole numbers. But Nvidia will be a big play tomorrow. BA. Let me clear all this. Let's go to the daily. So again, I'm just going from top of wick to top of wick, just on the overall chart. And I'm going to just go ahead and do it here too. So we have kind of a falling wedge, sort of. I'm not going to 100% say that, because there's also another pattern in here. If you raise your level a little bit, you actually have from here to here, you have a descending triangle. But again, that doesn't really help us with BA because we had a descending triangle here, and we actually had a big pop up. So I'm hoping, which we had this reaction here and we had it here as well. I'm hoping we get one more day to come down and get a good swing for calls, because I would love to swing calls on BA. But I'm gonna wait to call those out. I just want another, some more information to pop up in this squeeze. For intraday levels tomorrow, though, I am going to be focusing on one, this gap that appeared on a lot of the airlines. That'll probably be where we slow down or push up really fast before breaking trend. So I'm going to be watching that especially. Probably going to mark today's low, just because I like that if you extend this line to the left, it ends up lining up with a lot more price info. It's the support before the resistance here, and then you see it catch support again. So that could mean we're leaning back towards a bullish sentiment here in this inside of the squeeze. So looking for that. I really hope pre-market doesn't change a whole lot, but I'm starting to like this level more that I see it. You get that continuation push, and then you get the continuation, which almost came back up and rejected here as well, which that line's not even accurate. Let me draw it a little lower. It's on the candles here, on the body of them, and then you actually do get that touch there. So that'll probably be my levels right here, and then I probably won't set targets just because it's BA. I might set this as a target. It could run 3. Below, I'll probably just set this trend line as a farther out target. So I'll be looking at that as well. Hopefully pre-market doesn't change a whole lot, though. Here on Apple, it's a clear drawing set. So again, just like those other charts, which a lot of these have this gap range, so expecting that. Today's low, which actually lines up and ends up being right here where this kind of, where this kind of flag-like play happened. This continuation bull pattern. Even if you guys don't know the names, just know that those are bull continuations. You can get all kinds of fun little squeezes there that aren't going to be 100% pretty inside of 2 lines. So just know when you're looking at a squeeze or not. But that's definitely a bullish continuation. So that was nice to see that actually keep going up, just for confirmation. You have the gap up. Yeah, those are probably my levels. I'm going to hope price picks up a little bit into the morning, so I can use this as a more aggressive break above and this as a more aggressive break below. I don't like how aggressive it is now, or I should say less aggressive, because I think a break out of this, which if price holds in this, I'm almost 89% sure we definitely go to 506, just because the gap here, that gap feels very crucial. I think it'll do this little 2-bar play you see here on these 2 30-minute candles. Took an hour to do that, so good little trade there. Let's look at Let's look at one more that I'm going to be looking at. What's one that everyone really likes? A lot of people like Square. Shout out to my boy Smiller. He loves Square. So I'm going to mark this high. I just like that enough because it's the all-time high. Well, hold up. Don't let me lie. Nope. It is the all-time high. But yeah, the all-time high, which ends up almost lining up with this lower high here for the day after. So that is bearish. It rejected making or pushing higher for a higher high. So you're going to have a retest, which it did. Came down and actually caught where this big-ass candle started. So that's a good little indication. Got a good pop from today. I guess tomorrow we'll be looking for a continuation to retest all-time high on Square if it breaks up. So I'm going to probably... I want to mark this, but that's a very aggressive break above. So I'll definitely change that up to whatever tomorrow's pre-market high is. But I'll be using this as our target because that's pretty good price info right there. High, failed to be higher. You're going to have a retest because that is bearish. Came back, caught support. Now you know you have a strong support there for a future break below on Square. And this is where today's high was. So that's how you know you're going to be having to break above that just to get back up to test the all-time high. Let's do one more. What's another one? I see a lot of guys trading in chat. Let's just do Netflix. Clear. So here on Netflix, and again, I'm just on the 30-minute because I'm just kind of looking at more recent price info for more aggressive break levels on day trading. I really like this line. Just marking it to have it. Big day there. Horrible open. Caught. Never broke below in any of the extended hours. Big green day. Let's go ahead and mark this small gap range, which is right above price and is also really good here. It has a... That's right where that started. And you also have the high of today on there. So that might be a good future break above, good future target. And then probably set this little gap range as your next range to get into. The little chef zones for you. I like both those ranges there. I think a break above that will give you a good move to definitely that line. You'll have some consolidation here, some sticking price action. Bid will probably slow up in that little range there. And then another break up to this range, which will be bullish again, and then you'll have to test that, which I think that's not all-time high. I almost lied to y'all. Whoa. This is why you should always open up your time frame. I like this gap range. That's definitely my break above. I hope pre-market picks up more tomorrow. That's a very notable range, though. You have another gap there. Gaps are very, very crucial. If you see one, mark it. And that gap range is actually a little off. I didn't make it 100% accurate, but that's actually going to end up being my alert level. I'm going to set an alert here on Netflix for the break above there because that's going to be bullish to at least here. Oh, whoops. That's probably why I can't see it because I'm not drawing anything. Put that level there. I like this right here, though. Once you're in that range, it's a little more bullish there, so I'm surprised we had that big of a drop. So I'll be looking for a third higher arc on this next push up into this range. Like Chef says in all his videos, rule of 3. So I'm going to be looking for the rule of 3 here, hoping for a higher break above this level, target that level, break above that level brings me to here. And then above that, we're going to be trying to go retest the all-time high and the little bit of price action history we have here. I hope this small video helped. Wasn't really small. I kind of just rambled for about 9 minutes straight. I hope this helped anyone. If this did, please drop me a reaction or a comment in chat. I appreciate it.